Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the video with the Roshank Redemption. Today I'm actually going to be playing a mod for you guys called Darkend, which I'll leave a link to in the description. I've played a good amount of this mod so far. I haven't actually 100% finished it yet, but it's amazing. I like it a lot. And we're actually going to be starting a completely fresh playthrough of this. And there are actually going to be two conditions on this playthrough. First, we're going to be playing on legendary difficulty, which I'll show off for you guys here. And second, we're actually going to be playing without a HUD. And I'm not really sure how good of an idea that is right now. I was testing it a little bit earlier and I was dying quite a bit, so we're going to try it like this. I'm definitely going to keep the legendary difficulty, but I might change the no HUD condition later on, just because it gets really annoying with not being able to see my health and other things like that. Not being able to see items, like if I want to pick up a key to move on to another area, which is a very common theme in this mod, that I can't really do that easily, I guess. Luckily, I know where most of the keys are, at least early on. So that'll be helpful. But nonetheless, we need to first go to Voyager's End here to start up the mod. And for whatever reason, that location was available for me to fast travel right off the bat. I'm not really sure why. I think it might actually be a glitch, potentially in the mod, because it happened to me later with a location actually in the mod. Let's actually go ahead. And also, we're gonna be using. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. For those of you who don't know about this perk, I'll just do it, and you guys will see what I mean. Okay. Alright. Charge! So that perk is called, I think, Shield Charge. And it allows you to do this running charge with your shield that knocks enemies down, which is absolutely hilarious, like a bear and a Horker. Oh no, it didn't work that time. Oh, there we go. Bear's just like lying on the ground. We're gonna be doing that a lot. Wow, this is taking a lot of hits. Interesting. The character I'm playing with right now is my Bonebreaker character, by the way. Which, if you haven't seen that build, I'll leave another link in the description to that. Shameless plugging away with regards to the videos on my channel. But yeah, so this character mostly... The cool thing about this character is I actually have enchantments on my armor that reduce the cost of all restoration spells to 0. So I can pretty much just spam restoration spells. I know that's like kind of a cheap thing to do, but like in my earlier tests, this was the only character that like could actually do this mod on legendary. My other characters really struggled. We'll take out my mason sword and then dual wield, kill this thing. Damn. Okay, that thing went down a lot easier. These things are always super hard to kill. If you don't like the no HUD thing, then I'm open to trying something different, or not something different. I'm open to turning on the HUD. Excuse me. Another thing I'm very bad at, despite being a YouTuber, is commentating while playing games, which is kind of why I haven't been doing so many Let's Play videos on my channel. We will shut that. So if I go silent for a while, or if I say nonsensical things, then that's probably why. But this is the portal to Phalos, which is the name of the region where Darkend takes place. So I'm not sure why this portal is not working. Okay, there we go. All right. I don't think my game froze, but for some reason it's just stuck here. It'll do this sometimes. It'll just get stuck like this. One other thing I should say is I tend to get very low FPS when recording while trying to play Skyrim. So hopefully it doesn't go too low in this video. We'll just have to see. Okay. I mean, so far so good. I mean, usually when last time when I tried this, when I first came to Darkend, while recording, it was really lagging. So I guess this is a good sign so far. But yeah, this is Darkend. It's much different from Skyrim. I'll go ahead and actually open up the map for you all. But this is an idea. Okay, this is the glitch I was talking about earlier. I can fast travel here. I don't think I should be able to, because you need to go through a dungeon to get there. So we're going to pretend that I can't go there. But anyways, so it's a very unique island. It's got this big landmass in the middle, and then, I won't spoil it, but this place is very interesting. We're going to get there later. And the bottom of the island is pretty cool too, so... That was the least descriptive description of a region ever. But I also, like, don't want to spoil things, you know? One, like, very minor criticism I have of the mod is the wind is extremely loud. Which, like, I think the loud wind does give it sort of, like, a foreboding feel. But at the same time, I think it's a little bit too loud at times. Okay. So I believe we need to enter this, this church over here. So I also think there are a couple of enemies here. So let's pull out Spellbreaker and my Dragonbone sword. Alright. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. See, one issue with playing without a HUD is that I can't actually... Okay, we took that thing down pretty easy. We're actually just going to go ahead and straight enter the church here. I think there are more enemies out there, but I don't really want to face them. Oh, shoot. I do not have torches. Not having torches in this DLC is very bad. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm actually going to console command in some torches, just because you guys aren't going to be able to see anything otherwise. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I have console commanded in my torch, and we're ready to go. So let me actually just show you guys over here. We need to go in here, but it's actually locked, which you guys can't see because I'm not playing without a HUD. But nonetheless, it's locked, and we need to find the key, and the key is upstairs. So we're going to go ahead and retrieve that key. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but there's just this, like, really creepy breathing sound in the background. Like, it'll get louder as we go up. It's super creepy. This mod is made to be very creepy and very dark. I'm kind of, like, holding my breath because I know I'm going to be, like, jump scared by something. That's what happened the last time I played this. Even though I know it's coming. Huh. So, oh, we've got items over here. What are these items? Let me check my potions. I guess we got some purified, blood essence purified, and blood extract dark. Okay, alright. I'm not sure how much I'll be using those, because, I mean, potions are pretty much useless, I feel, on this character with restoration. And I have the restoration perk that restores stamina as well. Oh. Yeah, so this is the enemy that was making that ridiculous breathing sound. Aw, crap. I think there might be one behind me, too. We're actually going to pull out... Since he's on fire, we can... Oh, my goodness! Alright, nice. Oh, my gosh. We're going to heal up here. The most annoying thing about playing without a HUD is I can't see my health, but... so long as I keep using restoration spells, that shouldn't be a problem. Actually, I cannot see a thing, so whoops. Oh my goodness. Right. And now we're going to... Oh, I think we paralyzed him, actually. Alright. These things have so much health on Legendary, jeez. Holy crap. I love those death animations. Just to show you, like how much health those things have. My weapons do like around 400 damage each, and like that thing took a lot of hits, which is crazy. I think we need to go into that chest over there. I'll just jump down, let me pull out closed wounds so I can heal up a little bit. Into this chest, and there's a key, catacombs key. Yeah, ooh, crowns. And then, do you have anything? I guess we'll take that. And then we'll go ahead and jump down. I think if we jump down to the side here, then we hopefully won't die. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Yep, I think we can, yeah, we can enter now. Okay. A lot of this mod is like finding keys to, oh my goodness, that is a loud sound. Is finding keys to one area, and then it's like just finding a ton of keys in order to open doors, hunting for keys. And unfortunately, it isn't like a linear thing. It's not like, oh, you find a key and then you just keep going like, you know, straight along the same passageway and you'll find the exit. You like, you know, have to go find a key, then backtrack and stuff like that, which does make the mod a little bit hard. I admit this mod is very difficult to get into at first, and I really struggled with it. And to be honest, I didn't really like it at first, but the more I played it, the more I liked it. And like by the end, I was enjoying it a ton. So hopefully you guys have a similar experience to me. All right. I find blocking with torches to be pretty useful, actually, or bashing, excuse me. So we're gonna be doing that while we can. Although this isn't really working. So let me pull out my dual wield setup and then we'll just annihilate him. Yeah, okay. And then pick up my torch. Also, for anyone wondering why I'm using a controller, my keyboard is just completely fucked up right now. Like, my mouse doesn't work half the time. I made the mistake of buying a really cheap keyboard, and I had this Xbox controller in hand, so I'm using it right now. I'm also really not that good, I feel like, with PC controls. Yeah. Anyways. So people have been giving me shit for, like, oh, like, playing Skyrim with an Xbox controller. How could you? Oh, gosh. See, this is one thing that's very annoying about the mod. Like, it's pretty much impossible to dual wield, because, like, I can't see anything. So, this especially becomes an issue with... You know what? Actually, let's do this. We're going to equip that, and then we're gonna pull out mass paralysis. Why can't... Oh, there we go. My shout button wasn't working for some reason. But yeah, we're actually going to paralyze these two. And then we're going to pull out the sword and the torch, and then we should be able to take them down easy now. It's kind of a boring way to kill enemies, but once in a while it's a good way to change things up, I suppose. Use some paralysis spells. This thing is taking a lot of hits, I gotta say. Whoa! Okay, that was embarrassing. Yeah, these enemies can be pretty tough. I feel like this DLC, or excuse me, this mod, is pretty difficult overall. I mean, I guess Dark Souls is supposed to be a difficult game, and it is modeled after Dark Souls. So that's kind of like in the spirit of the mod. At least that's been my experience with it. Maybe those of you out there who played it have experienced different things. But yeah, let's go and restore our health. Oh, that's not great. There are some candles around here, so we're actually going to pull out Mace and Sword. See, it's so much easier when I can use my dual wield setup. Yeah, it just like goes by so much more quickly. Because when you have, when you have two weapons that are doing 400 damage and you're doing, you know, triple strike power attacks, then I mean, yeah, of course it's gonna be easier. Okay. I think we can, yeah, we can go in here. Perfect. So far, so good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the part where I really started to struggle was when we went north. In my last playthrough of this DLC, when I went north, there were a ton of difficult enemies. But we'll get there when we get there. So, all right. I feel like, oh whoa. Okay. See, the problem with that is, like, whenever I see something strange on my screen, I instantly panic, because I don't know if my health is going down. That's, like, the problem with having no HUD. It's like I keep complaining about having no HUD, but I like, impose the rule on myself. So, like, I brought it upon myself. But yeah, I feel like this is potentially a very divisive mod, in that some people, like, might enjoy, like, the dark environment, like, I guess the dark atmosphere, but some people just might not, you know? I think that's perfectly understandable. Different people like different things. So, also, how long would you guys like me to make these videos? I mean, for me, I guess I think the best type of video length is like around 20 minutes. That's like perfect for me. Oh, we paralyzed him. That's perfect for me, but I'm open to doing whatever. Whether you guys would like them short. If I make them shorter, I can release them more often. Because I can just do, like, a huge, like, recording session and then put out, like, you know, if you wanted me to do, like, 15-minute episodes, I could probably put them out, like, you know, like, a couple times a week. And it doesn't take that long to record these, which is nice. It's just me playing a game and having fun. In that sense, it's kind of different from my other videos, which I tend to have to put a lot more effort into. Alright. These things are, oh my goodness, that scared the crap out of me, man. I'm gonna heal just in case I'm low on health, because I, like, don't really know. Oh gosh. There's multiple of them. We'll take down this guy first. This enemy's called a Ritualist, by the way. And I believe the enemy behind him is called an Elite Night Shadow. Ugh. Alright, and we'll pull out, I can't see anything. Alright, well, I'm too lazy to pull back out my torch. I think we actually killed him. I'm not sure, though. Whoops. Yes, I think we did. Blood Essence. Yeah, you can... Oh, Skeleton Knight. Okay, never mind. I think I might be coming down with something, unfortunately. I feel like the second winter comes. Like, I don't deal with cold very well. And the second winter comes, I just get sick. Ah, crap. That was a huge fail. I mean, yeah. I actually didn't know that you could bash with a torch and set enemies on fire until recently. It's actually like a pretty interesting thing to do. Let's pull out closed wounds and heal just in case we're low. And I'm actually just gonna pull out my mace and... Oh yeah, there's a light right over there. Perfect. Nice. Whoa. I swear he just like teleported away. Alright. Yeah, he's like not there anymore. What the hell, man? Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess he like turned into like some sort of ash pile or something. I feel like they don't usually do that. All right. You know, it's so weird. For those of you who are like new and don't know, for the longest time I was making Pokemon videos, like just a ton of Pokemon videos, And like, there was this huge controversy in the Pokemon community about like cheating, like basically like hacking in Pokemon. I just find it funny that like in the Elder Scrolls community, like nobody cares about cult commanding. People just do it like all the time. So I don't know. I just found that interesting. That probably won't make a lot of sense to you who aren't really familiar, who like don't really play much Pokemon, but you know. I mean, yeah. Speaking of which, Pokemon Sun and Moon are coming out soon. I'm not really sure if I'll get it though, because like I already like am addicted to Skyrim, and I don't want to be addicted to another game, because then I would just be like screwed in school. Alright. Alright, I am going to block. Oh, no. Dang it. Become Ethereal is a very useful shout. I could start using Paralyze a little more. Ah, darn it. I kind of wish I could have a shield out in addition to my torch, because then I can like shield charge them with my torch up. All right. Disappeared again. All right. I mean, those enemies never carry anything useful, so. Okay, I believe this right here is the jailer's key, and we can use that to open a door further down. But for now, let's go ahead and investigate this area. We'll open this. Somebody outside my room is laughing very hard. Ooh. I don't think we can actually take any of these. We can take this, though. 6 of my men and several workers were cut down by an unknown force. The report says it came from the ruins. I will leave for the ruins with a full regiment in the morning to assess the situation personally. Okay. Interesting. I feel like something related to that book is probably going to come up later. Like I said, I have played a decent amount of this DLC, but I haven't played all of it. So there's still a little bit more for me to go through. A lot of people, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I was talking about earlier, I've heard very like mixed opinions about the mod. Sorry if I called it DLC earlier. I tend to get those mixed. I don't know why I mixed those up. Oh, hello. Because I mean, some people really don't like the lack of quest markers. That's one more thing which I forgot to mention. There are no quests or quest markers in this DLC. It's all up to you to sort of, I guess, make your journey. There's an objective, that being, ooh. Minus 833 damage. No thank you. I mean, we can take it anyways, I guess, but I mean, my character has like no archery skill, so I mean, even then, I just feel like after you get to a high enough level, there's no point in taking weapons the game gives you. Like, you need to craft your own weapons. I mean, like, if I take like a steel crossbow, it's not gonna do anything as compared to like a dragon bone bow that I craft and improve. Especially when you like start making use of alchemy in conjunction with enchanting to like, you know, boost your smithing skill and, you know, stuff like that. All right, we need to make our way back down. I might cut some of this out because we're going to be backtracking a lot here. We need to go back down and use the jailer's key on a door in a certain room. And hopefully I can find it without too much trouble. One interesting comment I got on my top 5 new land mods video was why I didn't include, this is totally random by the way, but why I didn't include TES renewal, so like Skywind and Skyblivion on the list. And I'm not entirely sure why I didn't, to be honest. Mostly the reason why is because like I feel like, for one, they're not really entirely finished, and like you can't even download them right now if I'm not mistaken. And the second thing is, I wanted to dedicate like an entire other video. Oh, this is the room. Entire like separate video to those projects. So do expect some videos about Skywind and Skyblivion coming at some point. We are going to save because I'm kind of a bitch, and then it'll have an option for you to enter the fog. But you just can't see that option because I'm playing without a HUD. All right, and I believe that is actually the boss right over there. So, I could be smart about this, but I don't think we're going to be smart. I think we're just gonna like kind of charge in. All right. This looks the same as a previous enemy, but it's actually like a stronger version of the previous enemy. Like the previous enemies, I think were called ritualists, the previous versions of this guy, and this guy is an ascendant ritualist. Oh crud. Okay, this is not good. Shoot, there are actually quite a few of them. Oh my goodness. Alright. Ooh, I'm getting kind of scared. We're gonna restore our health a few times here. Yeah, that is one really OP thing about this character. The fact that restoration spells cost 0 magicka. Oh, we took down the boss. Nice. Alright. That wasn't very difficult, to be honest. But yeah, so as you can see down there, this enemy is accent. I thought it was ascendant, but ascended. I don't really know what that means, but it's a stronger version, essentially, of the enemies we were fighting earlier. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a boss. It's like a mini boss, more like. But yeah, so we now have the sewers key, which I will show, which we just acquired, in addition to the jailer's key and the catacombs key. So now I believe there is a... We can use this key to open a nearby door. That is not the way we want to go. But yeah, there's a door. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Yeah, perfect. So we couldn't have opened that door without the sewer key. Alright. Ooh. Wow. Just got totally wrecked. I feel like I said that weird, totally wrecked. I felt like I live in California. I feel like, you know, like kind of my Western accent just came out there. Yeah. Whoa. Alright. There are a lot of these things, jeez. They don't really pose much of a threat, but, you know. So I believe that this is actually a door. Yeah, okay, and then we can go up. Alright. So I want to say that we're actually done with the catacombs. Perfect. Alright. And let's actually check where we are on the map. Alright, yeah, see, so this East Road location, like, I feel like we weren't supposed to be able to fast travel to it at first. Like, we needed to go through all of that to get here, right? So, alright, let's actually, I want to end this video off by exploring, like, the outside of Phalos a little bit, because we've been, like, just holed up inside the entire time. Because the outside of Phalos is very cool as well. We'll actually go this way, because that is heading back to where we were before. So we'll explore down south a little bit, actually. Now, I'm pretty familiar with that main island, but I'm less familiar with this southern island here. Alright, I think there might be some enemies up there. Also, these, I have a Skyrim Flora Overhaul installed. It's mixing in, like, an interesting way. Like, these, whoa, I hear someone behind me. But yeah, the little plants you see here, those were added by Skyrim Flora Overhaul, not the mod itself, so. Whoa, just totally destroyed him. I'm not really sure how well they fit in, but I don't know. They look pretty cool, I guess. And it looks like there is nothing up here. Nope, we can't look in there. Alright, so I guess we're just going back down. That was anticlimactic. Let me go and check the map quickly just to check my bearings. Yeah, okay, we're headed the right way. But yeah, let's go and keep heading down here. And just keep going forward. I feel like I am getting a little bit of FPS drop here. Sorry about that, guys. But it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Like, my computer handles this fine, you know, when I'm just playing alone. But the second, or not playing alone, when I'm not recording. But the second I start recording, it gets a lot worse. So, we're probably going to come down here and then potentially end it off. Alright. Oh, there's an enemy right over there. We're going to pull out the nascent sword. Alright. Alright, looks like we actually discovered a new location, so let's go ahead and actually pull out Spellbreaker and start charging some people. That is just too priceless. Shield Charge is a great perk. Highly recommended. Whoa, this guy's taking way too much hits. It's so crazy how, like, overpowered dual wielding can be. Like, geez. To be fair, I'm not really using my shield at all. But, you know. Alright, I'll use it a little more. I feel like the only reason... Ooh, a mud crab. The only reason to, like, really use my shield is, like, is for shield charging or against enemies that use magic. Because this is Spellbreaker, by the way. It directs, like, a war that directs against magic. But we're actually going to go ahead and end off the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod so far. I've enjoyed playing it every time I've dived in. And I'd love to hear your feedback on whether you want to see more, how long you want the series to be. I hear something behind me. Oh, there you are. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the mod. Let me know your thoughts on just doing, I guess, mod showcases more in the future. These enemies are not letting me end off the video. I want to end off the video, but they're just, like, not letting me. So we're gonna give them as brutal a death as possible. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.